These are also by Dream. And one thing that's cool about Dream Cymbals, do a little salesman work here for you. Anything you see with RE on it means it's from a recycled cymbal. So with Dream Cymbals, if you have broken cymbals, you can bring your broken cymbals in here, and Mike will give you $1 an inch towards a new Dream cymbal. So if you got a 22, if you got 5 20-inch, 22-inch Chinas from the metal days sitting in a closet, that's $110, right? $110 towards a new Dream cymbal. And then we take the old cymbals and we recycle them and we make all kinds of cool stuff out of them like this. So, and then these are like, I want to say $50. The Sabian one's $175. So it's the same thing. So, yeah, that's the gear. Does anybody have any questions at all that I can answer? Yeah.
What's the double kick? Is that a MIDI thing, or is it doing an extra beat? Or I can't see it from here.
No, it's just a double pedal.
It's a double pedal?
Yeah. You're a guitar player.
I don't know shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a double pedal. It's a double pedal. It's to replicate 2 kick drums.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you explain the heel toe? Are you doing?
Yeah.
How did you work that up?
So I worked it up, believe it or not. I was working in an office at a place called Midco in Effingham, Illinois, back in the 90s. And, I had one of those plastic sheets underneath my desk, right? And I was doing like data entry and all kinds of like entering orders for people. And then gigging on the weekends. And I was wearing dress shoes one day, and I'd always like done kind of that heel toe thing from when I was a little kid, because I had a really crappy pedal and my dad wouldn't buy me a new one. So he would find old belts throughout the house and recut straps, but he wouldn't buy me a new pedal, or he'd find a spring off the lawnmower and put that on the pedal. But I started developing this little drop heel toe thing, this foot. So I was sitting at my desk, and I was just literally sitting there just tapping my feet like this, talking to people on the phone. And I went, oh shit, if I do that heel toe with my left foot, I can almost do a triple. I was just like, and I went, oh, I'm onto something here, I can do this. And so then I instantly started training my left foot how to do that heel toe splash. Which all it is, a lot of us already do it, is the hi-hat splash. If you can allow your brain to transfer that feeling to this, you get this. Right? So then all I have to do, but the beauty of that is, it's not a rock. I'm not rocking like this. I'm literally just dropping my foot. So when I start rolling, literally effortless, and it feels like I'm just walking. That's what it feels like. It's just like you're taking a walk. But what's cool about it is that if you watch my knees, it's like doing a drum roll. I'm literally like, my legs can keep doing the same amount of work. Once I turned 40, I was like, oh, I need to figure out how to make this easier on myself. So once you get the hang of it, when your legs are going, my legs don't do any of the work to get the double. So all I do is have the heels like this. What's really neat about that, it's no different than with your hands. If you can train your hands, it's the same as like doing just like singles with your hands and just allowing like doubles to create. You can swing it. And then once you get comfortable with it, you just move your feet, you start moving your heels around, you can get little splashes and things. So once I got that, the true development happened when I started bringing in other sound sources. Because what sound sources do, when you're playing on one sound, your brain's triggered to one sound, okay? So what happens is when you start adding new sound sources, it's like lifting a 10-pound weight in this hand and a 30-pound weight in this hand. It just throws you off. So that's why paradiddles are kind of difficult, right? Or a double, especially a double paradiddle. If you're doing a double paradiddle, on a snare drum, it's like, I can do that, that's no problem. Once you add one sound source, it turns your brain into kind of like, huh, what's that? So you have to do this. I did the same thing with my feet. I started doing the same exercises I was doing here, but I would do like a wood block or a cowbell. So I would, instead of being here, I would do it here. And you can swing it. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. But then what I noticed is that once I really practiced it and got comfortable with it and got to where I could do it really relaxed, my hands started developing a relaxed feeling that I never had before. And I think it was just kind of getting, once you get your legs moving and your legs are relaxed with your body and your arms are moving, you kind of get that runner's high going, and the next thing you know, it's like everything kind of flows through you, and when you're playing with people, it just becomes an easier conversation. So, long answer to the double kick question, but yes, I'm doing a heel toe. Anybody else? Yeah.
With all your experience of playing, especially this year, what's kept you going and what makes it exciting to you?
It's the best job in the world. I mean, it really is. Like waking up every day and seeing a new city is awesome. Meeting fans has been incredible. Like the Blackberry Smoke brothers and sisters, they call themselves, is a very powerful army of really amazing people. They've been following the band for almost 30 years, so it's a, but man, it's just waking up every day and not letting stuff bug me and just trying to focus on my job that's at hand, which when you're touring full time, your job is to not complain, be kind to people, show up on time, know the songs, play the show. It's pretty simple when you break it down. But I'm thankful every day, man. I wake up every day and I give thanks to whatever that I'm able to do what I'm doing, at 52, There was definitely times in my 30s where I was like, man, this shit's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna be able to do it. This ain't gonna happen, man. I'm just gonna play cover gigs the rest of my life, which I was cool with. But yeah, I just wake up every day and try to have that focus, man, of being kind and just, thankful. That's what keeps me going. Yeah.
What advice do you give other drummers in your age group that are still doing it?
Your health is everything, man. From what you put in your body to what you do after the shows, especially drummers at our age, like, God bless it, man, freaking Nico McBrain, dude, just retired, and it's like, and people, and there's actually people like going, oh man, that kind of sucks. I'm like, dude, you're 45 and you couldn't play freaking Flight of Icarus, man. You know what I mean? So, and same with Neil, when Neil retired, and honestly, man, like seeing what Britt went through, your health is everything. So what I've really focused on, and I'm kind of I'm a little bit of an example, because when I was in my 20s and I lived in Illinois and I was just gigging on the weekends, I was in a party band, I think my heaviest I got to was about 280 pounds. And I had about a 48-inch waist. I'm down to 180 pounds now. But it's, man, all it is discipline. That's all it is. It's really simple. It's just discipline. discipline is the hardest thing for us to grasp sometimes because we get uncomfortable with discipline. But if you can learn to grab that discomfort and understand that there is no such thing as progress without discomfort, you can make anything you want happen. That's in life, that's in anything, you know? It's gonna suck for a minute. It's just going to. But you know, health is everything for guys our age. You know, sleep, alcohol is bad, you know? I like to party, but I'm plant-based, so there you go. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But alcohol kind of robs you, you know? And it's just making decisions, man. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Do I want to have a piece of the late night pizza from the Strain Pizza place down the road, or would I rather have like some yogurt and blueberries and fall asleep, feel great the next day? You know? I mean, we did 240 days on the road this year and 150 shows in a month in Europe, you know? And my health took a real dive in Europe, and that was, and when I got back from Europe, it was a whole different focus for me, because when I was in Europe, the 4th week that we were there, I just started feeling like shit one day. I just felt awful, man. My legs were giving out. I started getting a fever, and a fever and just total psychosis lasted for about 5 days. I played 4 shows, and I don't remember a damn thing from the shows. It was all muscle memory, but I played 4 shows.